Hello, Narnach here. Welcome back to RimWorld Alpha 13. We are picking up where we last left off. We have a fancy new bedroom. Oh, seriously. So last episode, I waited for about 5 or so minutes at the end of the episode. Or before the end of the episode, waiting for a raid to happen to see if we could end it on a raid, with a raid. And now 10 seconds into this episode, we got a raid. This is... this game. So we're gonna get attacked from the south. They are bringing frag grenades. They are bringing charge rifles, pistols, charge rifles, shotguns, Molotov cocktails, and a bubble. And Haskell over there is wounded. You have a joy wire in your head. You've been shot with a charge rifle before. But you are wielding a charge rifle, so that's okay. But you're not really accurate. Hey, this is gonna get interesting. So, that of course means we wanna trigger our southern defenses. We wanna open this one up. Our power supply over here is already connected, so we are fueling all of our guns from 5 batteries. That should be sufficient. And it's time to restrict people at least to our base, so that way they'll remain basically on hand. I don't think they were attacking immediately, were they? Oh wait, they are. In that case, everybody be recruited. Let's send over there. Then we have 2 toggles that need to get toggled. Enzo is the furthest away, so you are gonna flick the switch. Okay, so Enzo's gonna flick the switches. That's okay. And everybody else is just gonna line up here. You're flicking the other switch as well. Good, good. Good, then you get recruited as well. So, Marco, you have a sniper rifle. Gonna put you over there, then you can peek past here and hit the people coming in. Dagnesia, put you there. Put you over there. If we can get some people shooting, yep. Nemesis as a melee is of course gonna go there. I think the people in the back, actually, we'll keep you here. Let's get some defenses planned in the back, because they're gonna be too late to walk in here. But that way we might have some benefit from this. But the angle at which they are approaching us really makes it difficult for us to shoot them. Coming from the bottom here, we got a clear shot, but for this we don't. So it would be useful to consider, but if we build a wall like this, so enemies coming in would just be funneled around and we would always get a clear shot at them. I think that would be useful. What's the range on a sniper? Longer than this, so this could be a defense for snipers. That's not quite what we would want. So maybe push it back a little bit. So someone with, say, an assault rifle, that's going to be okay. Charge rifle, that's going to be even better. But for now, this is what it's gonna be. So they're going to be streaming around. Might as well set up some more defenses. I'm going to retreat a couple of people already. We're going to go around. Okay, that makes it even easier. Put you over there. Put Nemesis. It would actually be a good place to put Nemesis. That's interesting. Okay, for now we're just in the back, and then Marco is not gonna shoot anyone just yet. So put you there as well. I'm really happy with the door we built here, so we're not going to expose our people to danger. Also, we forgot that we should put Naomi in the livestock pen. Might get attacked. Oh, wait. They, of course, have grenades. Il the Joyrider. Good name. So they're trying to attack the steel door over there. We got some people coming through. Chances are we will be defending ourselves over here. So we sent some people over there so we can at least shoot through. Let's see, they are murderizing themselves. Would it be useful to push out aggressively? Could try. There's two kinds of attacks coming in, not really helpful. So far so good. Potion's not gonna hit us. That's in a wall. Oh, now we should walk away. Like that, and... Okay, let's take a step back here. So a lot of the action now is just here for Darknesia, who is in a really good spot to shoot at. The intruders, everybody else is mostly not being helpful. Sari over there is wounded, so we can go after them. We can do is just sneak through here and flank them. That seems interesting. There's a couple of ranged ones, but all the Meliers are dead already, so we could also send a Nemesis to just stab them to death. And yes, I know stab is the official term for the activity. Just so official, it's not even in a dictionary. Okay, so Darknesia is just licking them off when we got Enzo flanking them. We got a couple going through. I think we have the upper hand here. So yeah, this is going good. So Enzo is really well. Haskell is really not happy there. Can send Darknesia in again. Oh, and get you out. Ooh, there is a little bit of fire now. That's not good. And they are fleeing, and the colonists need treatment. Yeah, probably because Darknesia got burned a bit by the Molotov. Yeah, that was bound to happen. Nice. See, help Nemesis open the door. Well, that's not really needed. You can just open it up, send you in there. Let's see, send Enzo over there. Since we are able, and see if we can send Artinius out to take some of them out. I mean, if they are wounded, then why wouldn't we, right? Okay. And that was it. We defended ourselves very well. Also means we can lift the restrictions. People are once again unrestricted, and we will be dealing with the fire, and we have some colonists that need treatment. Okay, so you are on fire duty, and we do need to rebuild a little bit because some of our power lines did get cut. We had a toggle here that's now gone. Also, we had a bit of a wall around here with an auto door that's also gone. So we are rebuilding those things. Then let's see, we haul the other stuff out, and then we'll see what's left of the traps, because currently it's all buried under the rubble, so it's really difficult to see. A couple of guns to pick up or to deny. We have a Sari over here who... Oh, you got a bionic arm. That makes you very interesting. You can't do dumb labor, but you're a fast walker, you're jealous. Spoke about that earlier. They need an impressive bedroom. Luckily, we have an impressive bedroom, and you're ugly, so that's gonna get you into some social issues. That's tricky. I wonder if we could we amputate a bionic arm and then put it on someone else. I'm gonna try. So, sorry, welcome to our prison. You might not like it, but well, that's why it's called a prison. So, Nemesis, I'm happy that you're cleaning, but you know what? Actually, I'm just gonna keep Nemesis cleaning. Nemesis is our resident cleaner. We have a lot of other people that are already doing the hauling, so someone to think of just cleaning up all the rubble. That's actually rather useful. Spring has come, so of course our replanting efforts are gonna go in full force now, and all is gonna be well. Tognesia is fully healed, that's good. It was just a couple of minor burns. Those are easy to recover from. And Sari is no longer incapacitated. So can we remove part left shoulder? Oh yes. Yes. We can give someone a bionic arm. If it all goes according to plan. Which we shall see if it works out or not. I'm really hoping this works out. So that we... Oh, we should of course disable our guns. Should have noticed that slightly earlier. And disable the batteries up here as well. Actually, for now, let's keep them on. We are still generating an excess of power. No, not anymore. So most of the corpses are just lined up to get incinerated. Might as well fire up the incinerator. The digger is passing by. Opossum armadillo. That's an interesting name. You don't have anything to sell, so it's not really all that useful to us. Coming back to our original point, once we have cleaned up all the things here, building a wall in the south is gonna get useful. Did Sari lose her arm? Yes! Did we get a bionic from that? Simple prosthetic. Let's see, I think the blue was attached body parts or attachable body parts. We have so many body parts, it's difficult to see what's what. Bionic arm, oh yeah. So that means we can now just cycle through and see who has issues with an arm. Okay, you already have bionics. Right leg. Tap scar, moving is slightly weakened. Simple prosthetic, no injuries. Shattered rib, right eye. Scar from a left human fist, that's interesting. Not good for your vision though. Okay, so there's no one who is who's been disarmed, so to say. Suppose that's okay. Sari should recover, but incapable of dumb labor, no true passion. Well, it can grow, but kind of it. Ugly is gonna cause social issues. So I think we're just gonna release you. That way, well, in terms of boosting relations with factions doesn't really matter. You, as far as I know, you can't really make friends with pirates. But sending a disarmed pirate back, of course, then next time maybe either they're gonna get a replacement attached or they'll be disarmed and easier to deal with. Now, if we have a long-term strategy for just slowly weakening all the bandits, that's okay as well. There's a normal charge rifle out there. And a bunch of other things. Let's see, this is just an overflow, low priority. Anything can be stored here. This is only for low quality apparel that we just want to intentionally see get wasted. So all of these things are gonna get hauled. Yeah, see, these are all haulable. So they're gonna get hauled and that should be fine. And we get a interesting trade group. So once people wake up, let's let them have a chat. Well, it's 2 AM, so that's not gonna happen anytime soon. Darknessia completely messed up their day-night schedules, it seems like, because Artinius is a night owl. Darknessia is not. And of course you're not happy because you are in darkness. On the other hand, Artinius has the same, even despite being a night owl. You would expect night owls to not have too much issues with being in the dark. Oh well. Oh, we still have a bunch of corpses that need to get incinerated. We are completely starting to overflow on clothes and things like that. But I don't think we can actually... But we can burn apparel. That's maybe a better one. Awful to normal with low hit points. Yeah, so that's the truly hideous stuff. That means that only the good and the normal quality is gonna end up here. So maybe we should just get rid of this one. And start... Oh, Darknessia is throwing a party. Maybe we should just change this one to also burn everything up to good. The legendary masterwork, even at 20% quality, we might still fetch a bit of a price for it. But at least this way we can get rid of it. Brandon, are you awake yet? Over there. You're wandering, that's good, because you're really close to Savage. Okay, they don't really have a lot of money, so they can't really buy a lot of stuff. Packaged survival meals is not gonna make anybody happy. So is there some low-grade stuff that we can pull off on you to just get a little bit of money for it? That's the question here. Molotovs, I don't like using those. We can sell a low quality EMP and then we already have too much. So we just sell the EMP, we sell a low grade pistol and that's that. Then we can just tell you to hold the silver and be done with that. Transaction concluded. And the party has finished. And I think half of the colony missed the party. That's too bad, I suppose. Let's see, slate walls. We can and we will build this one up. Okay, just keep a gap here to close things off. Floors. The floors, of course, need smoothing. Might as well smooth the hallway here to make at least this bit a nice. For now, I'm just gonna put a door in here to at least make it slightly more pleasant and just closed off so the temperature is not gonna go all wonky on us. And that will allow us to just put vents up here and at least circulate a little bit of air and get the temperatures under control. Over here, yeah, this has already been marked for digging, so that's gonna happen eventually. Did we get all the corpses in? Yes, we did. That's good. And once again, we have a lot of apparel to just divide around the place. We really could do with just selling a bunch of our clothing to any trader that really wants it. If we were playing in Alpha 16, then of course we could form our own caravan, and oh boy would we have a lot of dead men's clothing to sell. Because of course this is all dead men's clothing. That's the upside. It's not a bad thing yet to wear the clothing of dead people. there's less upsides and downsides to playing an older version. Dagnesia, you're just finishing off up this room. Let's put another slate wall in here to close this one off. Then of course in terms of furniture we want to build another nice bed in here, put a plant in there, and then we have ourselves another bedroom. We forgot to strip the pirate we just kicked out. That's a slight bit of a misplay, but on the other hand we are drowning in clothing, so I suppose that's okay. Let's have a look at our history. We are as wealthy as we have ever been. That's only getting better. We have been attacked. If previous patterns are an indication, chances are we're gonna get raided relatively soon as well. Because most of the time trouble comes in pairs. So we shall see what the future's gonna bring. Walk over here and then you decide you want a meal. Yeah. There's a dead warg over there that's gonna spoil in 2 days. We can just pick up the corpses. Did you get killed by a grizzly bear? Who is also not in the best of shapes, so you are relatively easy to hunt. This one as well. So this might not be the smartest thing, but it's a lot of meat on a bear. And if they've already been weakened by their fighting with wargs, it is worth the effort. Of course, David has a charge rifle, so 3 shots per salvo. That gives quite a bit of a chance. Grizzly bear revenge, yes, we have it. And that was good. So the dead bear can be picked up, and then you're walking away. I don't think that's how it works. You're hauling, you are hunting the other grizzly bear, which I'm fine with. But I think I'm just gonna take a little bit of control over the situation here and gonna give you a good line of sight. And okay, Artinius is hunting it, but that doesn't mean that you're not gonna shoot it. Just gonna take a small step closer and then fire at the bear. And if Artinius comes around, Artinius can finish it off. Okay, make you create a bit of distance. Get another salvo off. Okay, let's not get any trees in the way. And that's it. A dead bear. You can hold it. Good, good, good. And then someone is going to pick up the warg. And we have a lot of extra meat. We used to have about 5,000 meat. We're now down to 4,200. We do have a bunch of corpses. Once we butcher those, we should get back up to 5,000. But no, our supplies are dwindling, of course, because we now have a good, healthy supply of veggies. We can make high-end meals again, and they do require quite some supplies. Hey, we got another bed in here, which is a superior bed. Which is good, I suppose. In terms of temperature control, we're not doing too bad either. The more vents temperature has to pass through, the harder it is to regulate the temperature, and especially extreme temperatures. So this room is always gonna fluctuate a lot more than, for example, this room. But we'll see. For now it's good enough. If we get more extreme temperatures, we can always fix things up. But I'm happy we got 2 more rooms for people. Let's see, what's our steel supply? Maybe 1,700. Suppose that's okay. Are out of corpses, so let's disable the crematorium for now. Let's just get stuff hauled back in. And the next project is, of course, going to be to work on what we got over there. Let's see, just double check. Is the power up? Yes, the power structures are up here, so we can extend our slate wall. And then this just needs to be dug out. That's going to be the work for Technesia, I suspect. But yeah, I keep giving orders to build stuff indoors, and of course Technesia is picking up on that. Yeah, see, there's a couple of bits that are left for smoothing. And after that we got a very, very shiny room over here. That's all good. I'm very happy that the previous attacks came not from the north, so at least we have some time to set this up. It's all gonna be good. There will of course be more attacks from the north. And I think someone tried to eat a boomalope here. It seems very likely. Blood of a boom rat, indeed. Ooh, this is gonna be pre-grilled buffalo. I think we might actually be able to just pick up some pre-burned steaks over here. The most important thing that I try to look for, of course, is always if their movement has been impaired. Because if they can't move really fast, then your hunter is going to be able to reposition a lot and stay safe. With a fire like this, I wouldn't be surprised if we get rain soon, just to extinguish it. Because the storytellers do like to keep fire under control. Because otherwise fire has a habit of burning down the entirety of the... And indeed we get foggy rain. Trade caravan from the lair of the forest. That's good. Where are they coming from? They're coming from the south. We'll see where they are coming from. We still have guns and such that need to get moved around. But we also, of course, had a lot of clothing that needed to be sorted out. Now that we have a tunnel network on the outside, we might as well add some doors at the bottom here. So it's also easier from the bottom to get in here rather than needing to pass through those doors. Oh, it's just alternative ways of getting in and out of rooms. Seems useful. Especially once we get, say, attacked by bugs. Then we have alternative ways of getting in or out of issues. Hey, raid and family. So, there's a family member of your colonists or prisoners in the arriving group of pirates. Keep in mind that even though they're related, they will still attack each other because of their bad factions relations. And mercenary slasher Mia is the daughter of Brandon. Okay. So, if possible, we'll see if we can save Mia, who is over there. Now, of course, Mia being a meleer, and most of them actually being meleers. All of them being meleers, they are gonna throw themselves into our traps rather harshly. So, re-enable our guns. We could enable a gun over there. If they're coming from the top, this would be an option. Let's see. So, enable the guns. Oh, they are already enabled. Of course, yeah, we restored this, but we never bothered to turn it off. So we had a rather strong extra power draw for a while. That might have been a cause of just some increased power draw, but so far, so good still. This is gonna get enabled, so Artinius, could you... Oh, Nemesis is flicking it. Okay, that's good. They are just loitering around, they're not attacking just yet. In terms of restrictions, let's restrict everybody to remain in the base. Let's see, the guns are gonna get enabled, yes. And these folks are moving back in, that's good. But once they decide to attack, everybody should be in the base and we should be able to position them. But they can get some work done. There's still some hauling that needs to be done. Things like that. Oh, and we had a trade caravan, didn't we? So maybe we should just have a chat here. Who is your trade leader? Cabal. Okay, they have some money, that's good. Let's see, we don't need to buy more wood, that's okay. We definitely want to buy all of the steel we can get our hands on. Plasteel, we got 1300 from the looks of it, that's okay. But there's still two components that we don't know if they are going to be needed or not. So we might as well spend the money to get more plasteel. Oh, just in case, better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. We are drowning in leather, so to offset our expenditure on metals, we might as well get rid of a bunch of leather, especially the things that we only have small stacks for. For example, we have a lot of beaver skin, but alpaca, beaver, and bear we can get rid of, for example. We have a lot of deer hide, might as well keep it, but hare and husky and squirrel, and even the pigskin, we could get rid of it. It's not even enough to make a parka, because you need 120. Could make a couple of hats out of it, but, well, might as well just clear all of these things. Everything that's a couple of hundred or more, we'll just keep those. Trumbo fur is really valuable. And that actually shifts the entirety of the trade exchange back towards our favor. I mean, Trumbo fur is worth 14 each. Which is almost as much as the plasteel, which we're buying for 18 each. So it's a really nice offset. Let's see, they have some meat. Do we want it? Nah, I think in terms of meat we are good. Let's see, we got one dog, a husky. We could buy another Labrador. Then we get a second animal that helps us with hauling. I think that's gonna be okay. Cats are utterly useless as pets because I don't think they can do anything for you. I mean, they're too small to haul things. Rhinos, on the other hand, they're probably large enough to haul things, but boy are they big and they're gonna eat us. Empty. Might as well pick up some more components. So we're getting some of their money, we're getting all of the useful stuff, and we're getting an extra pet. That's a pretty good score. And yeah, once the assault is over, we're just gonna haul all of these things indoors. The animals we're gonna, for now, just confine to the living stock, to the livestock area. It's stocked with plenty of kibble, so our two dogs are gonna be fine. But we can already set this one up for future training. We did everything for Naomi as well, right? Might as well just add release to that as well. Never know when we would need to fall back on using our dogs as a final resort. But for now, we're just keeping them in. The rain has extinguished the fires up here. So, how are the boomlopes doing? Burnt a bit, slightly weakened, but not terribly so. For the bear, similarly. So there's no real easy pickings here. That's too bad. So people are getting ready to go to bed. Probably around the time when these folks come in. I don't think they would actually rest. They are mostly well rested already. Let's see, Mia is the one we want to keep. How are you in terms of health? You got a slight scratch, and a little pain. For the rest, you can do everything. You're psychically hypersensitive. You got a chemical interest, but you are steadfast. But ooh, look at these scores. Pretty good fighter, good with animals. No interest in both social medicine, cooking, growing, mining. This is potentially an asset if Mia survives the assault. And they are assaulting, so everybody wake up. Yeah. So everybody, you go in this waiting room, then we just individually position people. Artinius is the most out here, so we might as well just set up Artinius over there. David, you are gonna be the next one out, so you get the second slot. Brandon, get the third slot. Verondox, get the fourth slot. Then Marco, as the sniper, you're gonna be all the way in the back here, of course. And we'll see about Dagnesia on the sides and Enzo in the back. And we're gonna keep Nemesis as a backline defender as well. And I think I have assigned everybody their positions. We are powering a bunch of guns, we're using up a lot of power. But we do have reserves and they are meant for situations like this. Okay, so they're dividing the forces. We're probably gonna end up losing our turrets over here if they actually approach them. Yep. All of them having bubbles does mean they are gonna be able to just approach. This is gonna get painful. Oh wow, they're actually fighting with the folks over here and they're not going into the base. Okay, they are piling on here. And this one is powerless, so they're ignoring it. Okay. And they're fighting with our guests. Well, that's the lair of the forest, right? -7. Could get worse. Likely to get worse. Oh wow, they're fighting with their pack buffaloes. And the pirates are fleeing. Wow. We didn't have to fire a single shot ourselves. Okay, everybody back to bed, I guess. Should just have a look. Yeah, they're at -7, that's okay. We have a couple of people that we can rescue. And of course we need to inventorize the damage. Base died. Okay. Mia is in shock. Oh yes, that's good. We can rescue Mia. Okay, so light's already on in our prison, that's okay. I suspect, just looking at this here, we need more sleeping spots in prison. It's just a temporary thing. Let's see, medical. Oh, actually, let's make the beds the medical ones and make the sleeping spots the non-medical ones. Then they're gonna go to the regular beds first. Hey, Artinius, could you capture Mia? Brandon, could you capture Fausto? David, could you... Let's see, 1, 2... Wow, another 3 is... Interesting. Okay, and then I think we got them all. Let's just double check. There is no capturing here and there is no capturing here, so everybody has been assigned. But in terms of taking prisoners, this is rather profitable. Not sure if profitable is the most accurate word here, but it works. Of course, a bunch of the pack animals, they dropped whatever they were carrying. That does mean that we gained quite a bunch of items as well from this. Oh, and the explosions here, we now see that things are getting cleaned up. Does reveal that our traps got destroyed as well. So we're gonna make traps, but we're not gonna make them out of steel, because we want a lot of steel. Just gonna make them out of slate blocks. And that's gonna be it. It's mostly as a deterrent, not really. Let's see, put it over there. Yeah, that seems useful, because this one we can repair from the inside, this one we can repair from the outside, and therefore we dissuade them from standing on the corner shooting around it. Seems useful. Right. Triage. Still carrying in another one. Right, that's all 5 of them. Bad will, what? Oh! Mouse was not an enemy. Mouse was from the lair of the forest. Oh. So, because you captured Mouse, the lair of the forest is now your enemy. What? Instantly to -80. That really blows. We will get attacked by tribals now. On the other hand, we will get attacked by tribals now. So, were you worth it, Mouse, or really, really not? I think as always, we're just gonna park everybody for stripping. You have nothing permanent, so that's okay. You can't intellectual, so that means you can't research. You are a hard worker, you're sanguine and you dislike men. So that's gonna be socially awkward. On the other hand, you're pretty happy and you work hard, but you don't really have any talent. Well, you can craft a bit. You could learn to craft decent with animals and social. 85 to recruit. That's a possibility. Definitely a possibility. So for now, setting you to herbal meds and chat and recruit. We'll see. This is a 99. This is difficult. Okay, so you don't have a right eye, you don't have a right arm. Fixable. We have bionics, though I'm not sure about the eyes. We do have a new arm. You can't intellectual, you don't care, you just like women and you're trigger happy. And a similar mishmash of low level skills. It's similar to Psyche, but you are just not recruitable. So you're gonna get a friendly chat, and once you've been fixed up, we're gonna boot you. Mia is the daughter of a colonist, so we want to keep you. And you were really, really promising, so yeah, you get best medicine and you're gonna get recruited. Mouse, we basically started a war over Mouse, and Mouse is utterly useless. So let's see if we can just get some goodwill. Set you to friendly chat, and once you've been healed, we're gonna kick you out. And it will take some prisoners that we have to release in order to mend our relations with the lair of the forest. But that's that. Let's see, difficult to recruit Alan. This is all fixable. You can't artist, that's okay. Steadfast and gay, that's okay. You are a really good researcher, really passionate about it as well. Pretty good with animals, medicine, cooking, and crafting. 96 recruitment is difficult, but this is gonna be pretty valuable. What's our current researchers like? We got Enzo, who is also at 12. But were you passionate about research or just capable? You're just capable, not passionate. So we're gonna give Alan a shot. Chat and recruit, and you're gonna get proper medicine. Yeah. Here as well, Mouse is gonna get friendly chatted. Here we don't really care if you survive or not, so you don't even get medicine. This is a chat and recruit. In light of that, we're trying to recruit 2 new people. Are you still up to snuff? I don't think so. So we're just gonna downgrade you to friendly chat, no medicine, and gonna kick them out the moment we have the opportunity. So Mia, you can keep your clothes, Alan as well, and Mouse, no, you don't get to wear clothes. I mean, especially because they are alive, that's always good. Doesn't really matter yet whether people are alive or dead here. And look at the time. We've been going on for 45 minutes. We got 2 attacks this episode, so that I think makes up for everything in the previous episode where we didn't get any attacks. We have a couple of new potential recruits. It was really, really lucky that they wandered basically into our allies, who are now our enemies. They're now our enemies, I say. So what if we try to attack them, capture a couple more? Or we might have to deal with their rhinos then, though. I think we're just gonna leave them be. There are 4 wounded folks that... No, they will come back and they will be wounded. So we will get another chance at them. But for now, I think we are doing well. So I'm gonna thank you very much for watching. I'll see you again next time. Bye bye.